So, guys, the news. And why am I bringing this picture up? Well, I don't know, Brandon. Maybe because you're becoming schizo, Brandon. It's 12 o'clock at night. Like, lock in. It's actually 12 o'clock in the morning, technically, it would be. But yeah, I am. Uncle's losing his mind, guys. But I was thinking, So you know why Freemasons say signs and symbols rule the world, right? And not only signs and symbols, but colors. Colors rule the world. And why? I'll tell you exactly why. We were watching the news, and she was like, why is everything just so fucking negative? And I was like, yo, that's a good ass take. Like, you look at the news, bro. The news is just fucking negative. What happens when the news comes on? Everyone, they gather around and they're like, oh, well, what's going to happen? Like, what are we going to see? They get maybe a little antsy, a little bit of anxiety. The news is the definition of anticipation. Oh, what's the weather going to be like? Oh, what's happening in my area? Oh, what happened? Who got shot? The news is anticipation. And when you're watching the news, what's the main color that you see that you think of the news? Blue. Blue, red, and white, but mainly blue, right? So what the elites do, they use colors and symbols to program your unconscious thought patterns. What I mean is this. This color blue, now when I see it, it's programmed in my unconscious mind that this color blue is represented with anxiety and anticipation. You could go in a room and unconsciously see that same color blue, and now, have you guys ever been sitting down and randomly you get so much anxiety for no fucking reason? You're anticipating nothing? Why? Oh, because, like, you know, we're taught, oh yeah, you just randomly get anxiety. No, you don't just randomly get feelings. No. The unconscious mind is picking it up, but it doesn't know how to tell you, hey, this is what it means, so you get the feeling. Right? Because the unconscious mind, when you're awake, it's feelings. When you're asleep, it's visions. So that's why it's so important to notice everything around you and pick up on certain shit. It's same thing with the like, watch. Look. The ambulance symbol. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even know that it's a fucking rod and a fucking serpent. What? Oh my god, this shit just got deeper, guys. You guys know what that is, right? You guys fucking know what that is, right? The serpent and staff in Freemasonry often related to the biblical story of Moses, a snake on a pole for healing. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess that's what it's for. A snake on a pole for healing, yeah. It's when he was in the thing and his the snake turned into the staff. That's why the $sign. Okay, hold on, guys. This is a whole nother. Let me pause this. I'm hold on. I'm going down rabbit hole. 1 second, guys. Yeah. Okay. So let me. Okay. Yeah. So, it's supposed to be a good symbol, right? But what the demonic people do is they take every good symbol and invert it, just like the cross. The cross was supposed to be a good thing, but now they use it as upside down to disrespect God. Same thing with the serpent. Freemasons, a lot of the time, they talk about the rod and the staff and the serpent as represents the sexual energy, and that's what a lot of them what the staff and the rod usually means, like, represents sexual energy in some occult fucking like, it's some occult meaning. Damn, I never realized the money sign was literally the snake and the rod. That's crazy as fuck. That's crazy. Oh shit. But yeah, but this is what they do, man. They literally use shit like this to program in your unconscious thought pattern. So what I was getting with the before I lose my track and thought. The blue, each time you see the ambulance, what is it? Again, the red, white, and blue. Right? The anxiety, and usually ambulance is represented not fucking healing. No, not really. It's represented with anticipation, death. When you see sirens, oh my god, is someone dying? Anxiety. What happens when you're driving on the road and you see blue and white lights flashing? Anxiety. When you see cop lights, oh my god, anxiety. That's why they use blue. Blue is the color of anticipation. So when you randomly see that color and you randomly get anxiety, that's what I'm saying, guys. Just focus on why there's so many major brands and they have certain colors. That's like the sign in McDonald's, how like yellow stimulates the feeling of hunger. You know what I mean? They've always done shit like that. And they program us to think that like certain things that we see is normal when it's like really not, you know what I mean? They use the fucking cross on the ambulance. Oh, this is healing. We're just going to use the cross because we're going to make the cross mainstream. So when you see a cross, you don't really think about Jesus. You think about the earthly things. Jesus is king. But yeah, guys, colors. They use a lot of colors and symbols to rule your emotion because we have a conscious thought pattern, the subconscious thought pattern, and the unconscious thought pattern. The conscious thought pattern is this is white, this is red, this is all gray. The subconscious thought pattern, it's kind of like the shallowness, like where you like kind of you know what it is, but you don't know what it really is. And then the unconscious thought pattern is what I'm looking at here, and I'm not even picking it up at all. And then when you go to sleep, that's why your dreams are all fucking weird and random, because there's the unconscious, they say, it's a collective. Like, so like you're getting a bunch of shit. And also like we're spirit, right? So like a lot of the times our thoughts are someone else's thoughts. And when you're sleeping, it like kind of fucking fuses and shit. I gotta learn more about it like but I definitely do know colors and stuff. So guys, yeah, exposing the darkness, like one trick they use is colors to stimulate your emotion, right? But fuck, guys, don't let anyone ever guide you away from God, man. Jesus is king. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Guys, and one more thing. Before I said the greatest, so they say, like I said, Freemasons say that signs and symbols rule the world. So just like a quick add-on real quick. One of the greatest thing is, like one of the greatest example about how signs and symbols rule the world is this. When Charlie Kirk got shot, he was wearing a shirt that said freedom. And what it goes into the unconscious mind that freedom is dead. Freedom of speech is dead. Same thing when Martin Luther King said, "I had a dream." That phrase, when he was killed, it gets rooted into your subconscious, your unconscious pattern that dream is dead. And if you could kill a man's dream, I'll talk about dreams in my next video, then you could kill the meaning of life, right? Because we're all imagination, you know what I mean? And another sign, let me think of more. What's tragic events, guys, that happened? What's like something tragic? Uh, it's a sign and symbol. I can't really think of any off the top of my dome right now. But the greatest example, like I said, was the Charlie Kirk thing. When he got shot, he was wearing a shirt that said freedom. So it puts in your unconscious mind that freedom of speech is dead. So that's like signs, symbols, and colors. Like, you know what I mean? And yeah, it really they really like try to fuck with us like really good. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, I love you all. Stay safe. We'll see you in the next one.